Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at Lullaby, the ensemble piece from Chapter 2. We'll start off by listening to it as I play all four parts. Of course, you'll only have to play one part at a time as you're learning it. Let's start off with part 4. We're going to start off by looking at the key signature. We're in the key signature of F major. We know that based on the 1 flat, B flat. And we'll start off with our thumb on the F, which means that our fourth finger will be on the C. So for the first line, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the top of the next page, 1, 5 for B flat and F, and then still 1 on F, then 4, 4, 4. So for that second line, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll stay in the same position, so fourth finger stays on C, thumb on F, fifth finger on B flat, third finger on D, and thumb on F. So for measure 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the last system, same position, 4, 2, 1, 1, 5, 4, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now I'll play the whole piece for part 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now let's take a look at part 3. For part 3, we're going to start with second finger on F, and this is in middle C position, or you could play it with your right hand. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do it with our right hand. So instead we'll use third finger, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you'll notice here that my hand is actually not in a 5-figure position. Okay, I'm actually in D position, but my thumb is stretched down to C, because I need to reach both C and A, which is actually a sixth apart. So for this beginning, third finger starts on F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, E, C, E, F. So I've got to stretch down there. And then for the next line, I'm going to shift, and I'm going to use fifth finger on the B flat here. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And again, my first finger is still going to be stretched to the C here. So I start with fifth finger on B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And at this point, I'm going to stretch my thumb down to C, but I'm going to keep my fingers up here because I have to play G, F, E. So there I have 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, like that. So again, that line is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'll stay in this position for the next line. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. And this is just in this E position. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And again, I'll stay in this position for the last line. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. So in the same position. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. And so now I'll demonstrate the whole piece with part 3. Again, starting with third finger on F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now shift up to fifth finger on B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And now let's look at part 2. So part 2, we're going to start with third finger here on the C. So we're in A position here to begin with. Okay, so 3, 3, and then on the B flat, 2, 3, 2, 1. So second finger's on B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then for the next section, we're going to shift, going to fourth finger on this high F. In this position, the fourth finger on F. 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1. So we're in C position here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The next line stays in the same position. So 1 on C, 1. 4 and F, 4, and then 1 and 4 together on C and F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then for the next part here, we'll stay in the same position to begin with. 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3. But then for the ending, we're going to shift. And I'm going to suggest that let's see here. We can actually, it'll be easiest if you shift to 2, 4 here, because then you'll have 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 1, 3. Okay, the C is held. So the ending, second finger B flat, fourth finger on D. This is the last two measures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. and the B flat and C are played simultaneously together. There. Again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. So now I'm going to play all of part 2, starting with third finger on C. 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, shift up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, last line. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And feel free, of course, to slow down the video. And now let's take a look at the very top line, part 1. It starts off in F position. We'll start with third finger on A5 here. So we're basically in this F position. 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on the top of the next page, you're going to have some shifting that you'll have to do. So, 5 here on this D here, because you're basically in G position now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So now we're basically in G position with a B flat, starting on fifth finger on D. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the next line here, you could start on first finger, or you could go ahead and shift to second finger, but we're going to use fourth finger on this B flat here. That's going to prepare you, okay, for this stretch that we have. So the first 2 bars from measure 9, 1, 2, then fourth finger on B flat, 4, 1 and 2 and 3. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. At that point, you're going to stretch up the fifth finger on the D. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay? So measure 11, fifth finger on D. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, like that. So now let's try for measure 9. 1, now fourth finger on B flat. 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. And then for the last line, still in G position, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Then you're going to actually cross over to second finger in the last note. So we're in G position here. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, cross over to F. Okay? And now here is all of part 1. Starting in F position, third finger on A. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, stretch up to 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, keep going. 1, fourth finger on B flat. 3, 1 and 2 and stretch to D. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's all 4 parts. Feel free to go back to the beginning of this and play each of the 4 parts along with me while I play all 4 parts so you can hear how it sounds as an ensemble.